Good, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Today, sorry, today we'll be talking about Lee. Lee's maintaining the Cat 3 status, but it's slowly picking up speed. Now 9 miles. And you see Margot is at 90 miles, but still out of sea. And here's the disturbance right here. Has a high tense development. It was 97L. Focus on Lee. Margaret's out of seas. Focus on Lee, then I dad to focus on this because some miles are getting exactly to the you see why. First, Lee. Here are the key messages. Lee continues to exhibit concentrated eye rolls, but there are some dry slots between those features, and S. Smith microwave image on 10Z. So bad, folks. Just actually what the navigations so that both eye walls are open. Were open. However, recent infrared sound images indicate that the inner eye wall appears to be becoming better organized than the past few hours. The initial wind speed is held at 100 knots, so it's still Cat 3. But this is near the high end of the latest satellite intensity estimates. Some estimate like peaked or whatever. The Air Force Hurricane Hunters are scheduled to investigate Lee this afternoon, and the data they collect will still provide a better structure of the hurricane's intensity instruction. It's a long way though. Satellite imagery suggests that Lee seems to be beginning its northward turn. On the western side of the subtropical ridge situated over the central Atlantic. The latest initial motion estimate is 24 degrees or 6 knots. It's now in about 8 knots. Lee should gradually increase in its forward speed while moving northward on the west side of the ridge during the next couple of days, taking the core of the system to the west of Bermuda Thursday and Thursday night. The combination of the solar trough and the building ridge extending into Atlantic Canada could cause Lee to turn slightly to the left Friday night and Saturday, which will likely bring Lee close to southeastern New England before it reaches Maine and land Canada late in the weekend. Constant increasing in the focus track and the miles spread is mostly along track, associated with the system's forward speed timing. Overall, little change was made to the previous NEC focus track, and it remains very near the various consistent miles. Lee is expected to be gradually weaken as it moves into Lee is expected to gradually weaken as it moves into an environment of increasing vertical wind shear, slightly drier air, and over progressive cooler waters for the next few days. However, the large size of the system suggests that the weakening process should be slow. In addition, the Lee is expected to grow in size as it gains latitude to the next few days. The NEC intensity focus is largely the same as the previous one and very close to the ACCA and AVCN miles. Regardless of the details, there is high confidence that Lee will be a large hurricane near the coast of New England Friday night and Saturday. It should be noted that the 34 and 50 knots wind speed boys beyond 36 hours and its text and graphical products are likely underestimating the risk of these winds occurring. This is because the focused wind field of Lee is considerably larger than else compared to the wind field used to derive the wind speed product. Also, I'm gonna show you a bit. Key is the same. The first one talking about Rip currents still ongoing in these areas. Rip currents. Tropical storm conditions, heavy rainfall, and high surf are expected to impact Bermuda starting early tomorrow, Thursday. And a tropical storm, and that's why Bermuda is under a tropical storm warning. Key message 3, there is an increasing risk of wind, coastal flooding, and rain impacts from Lee in ports of New England and Atlantic Canada, beginning on Friday and continuing for the weekend. Watches and will likely be required for portions of these areas later today or tonight. Due to Lee's large size, hazards will extend well away from the center, and there will be little to no significance on exactly where the center east coast. Here's the current tactic, guys. Focus the weekend today, down to Cat 2, then it becomes a Cat 1 in 2 days by Thursday. Then makes closes approach as a hurricane in 3 days to New England, closes approach. Then makes landfall as a post-tropical, means loses tropical 36, loses, and then weakens. That's because England. Here is the second version of the key message. And here's the Espanol version. Anyways, here's a here's a property right now. You might say, "Oh, this is a lower property," but listen to what then. And this guy said, it says note that 34 and 50 knots are undersampling. So I'm saying, oh, if it's lower for Maine and Atlantic Canada, it could be much higher. Same as 50 knots. Could be much higher, could be. It's undersampling. And his hurricane property. His arrival time, earlier time. Basically means Friday night into Saturday. It'll be affecting the northeast and Canada. Northeast, more likely Thursday night, according to this right now, Thursday night into Saturday. And then New England, no Halifax will be day Saturday. And then down Sunday, New Labrador. As it looks like it could pass the river of Lawrence. If I weapon is correctly, it could be Lawrence, could be something else. Like right here, the river of St. Lawrence. It's the most likely scenario. Most likely. No, this is subject. No, this is subject to change. Subject. Anyways, here's the current forecast model. Not forecast model. Here's the current tendency tracks. See this? 115 miles. Then the focus guys said it was 6 miles, but it's actually moving 9 miles. And it's beginning this northwest track. Focus to start moving north, starting probably later today. Have you guys seen, why is that blue shade card for Bermuda? That's a tropical storm warning for them. Meaning, tropical storm conditions are expected within the next 24 to 36 hours. Once again, for Bermuda, is on the tropical storm warning. A tropical storm warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected within the next 24 to 36 hours. Even though the core may miss its closest approach by, let's say, like 120 miles, more like 100 miles, but we will still see the tropical storm conditions. And that's what's on the tropical storm warning. Then after that, its close approach will be sometime Thursday to Friday. Thursday night to Friday morning, close approach. Then after that, things get dicey. Especially by this weekend. Notes by AM Saturday is a hurricane just to the east of Boston, Halifax. Then makes landfall, but quickly becomes a post-tropical. But don't focus on exact location, but don't focus on exact track, because this track right is the potential eye. The eye could go to the eastern side and instead hit Halifax, Yarmouth. If it takes on a more westward path, could make a length in Maine. But that's the eye focusing. But since look how wide is this tropical. Once it gets from the north, hurricanes will be like hurricane force about like this size, but tropical storm could be like this size. This is not gonna be a right size. This is an estimate. This will look like. To make sure, let's go to tropical bits and you see that's Lee. There's two eye walls. There's the inner core and there's the outer core. As we see, band, break, and the band. It's probably the reason why it's causing this hurricane to struggle. That's when NEC found concentrated eye walls. The first one's like the inner core, and the second one's the outer core, which is over here, outer. But you can see here this storm is massive. It's big. Here's the tensing. Here's the focus mouse. See, you might find. No, this is exactly where the center will make landfall. The impacts will still be affected. Oops, sorry. There you go. Sorry, the other mouse like over the place, especially over here. It's over the place. It looks like. This is that center that will go. Notes for the east track. That's still possible. So we know. But here's the current miles. Target miles. Second is making landfall in Yarmouth, Canada. But that means parts of Maine will still see. So basically, Nantucket, Boston, Bangor, Augusta, Portland, Bangor, and Eastport, Maine. This area here. Either what's up for some rough weather. Even if it's in direct impact or not impact, it still feels some effects. Either by waves, some rain bands, some tropical gusts. And that's why the National Service said that this area here could be easier at tropical watts, like today or tomorrow. Some saying watts of watts means the conditions are possible. Not warning. That's for Bermuda. Warning means it's expected or imminent. Well, watts was a bit easier over here, could be issued. I don't really see it here. You don't see it, but they could issue it. That means it isn't of possible. It's possible. Could they see a tropical watts? Possible. A watts, tropical watts means conditions will be possible for the next 40 hours. Tropical conditions will be possible. Here's the focus models I can show to you. That's Lee, and I zoom to the Northeast US. This is a look. This is the TFS. See? And look at the trends. Since trends your friend. Don't look at one mouse, let's look at the trend. Just from a couple of days ago. 3 days ago. This is, yeah, a couple of days ago. This was yesterday's. See, the east, south, and then back west. See, and going back west. No one's master jumping back and forth. Look back, see, what's that? This is here. That's not exactly where the landfall happened. This is where the trends are going. Like, is it going to move west? Is it going to move east? And look at the latest ones, it's slightly east. That's the defensive model. No, it's just the Zeus zero model. The Z. The current 6Z. This is 6Z, sorry. Here's the Euro. And what's its trends? What's only one trend? But it's just it's east. That's only one. That's a European model. What's the Canadian model says? It's possible. It can miss Maine. It's possible. Damn. So more of my mouse are hitting this will make landfall. So hit so much. So I could look at them. You see how much KPF Neepin says. Disregard this one here. That's from a. Disregard that one. That's probably due to a 12 coming in today for them. No fees at 12, bringing 1 to 2 inches for rain. Then you see this snow. 1 to 2, 3 inches. On your GFS. Not much rain. The rain you see here, that's before Lee, that's the trough. We can heavy rain. Now after that, let's go back to North Atlantic. Back to 0Z's model. And focus on the new storm that cut many people's attention as well. It's right here. 97L. A broad area of low pressure over the eastern tropical Atlantic continues to produce some strong southern thunderstorms. Gradual development ice system expected on the next few days, while the system moves west-northwestward to northwestward at 10 to 15 miles, and a tropical depression selected to form by this weekend over the central tropical Atlantic. Has a 50% next 2 days and an 80% next 5 days. 7 days, sorry. Here in the UR model, sorry, the U and the DFS model. Here's the UR model says. That's the first one because the system starts developing. Here's the DFS model. I fucking go, I can't go any further. I fucking go up to 10 days. Can't go any further. Well, let's go back to topic tidbits and see. L. That's what it looks like. It's again, it's still disorganized, but it's getting better organized. See, if the center's over here, then most connections to the south side, but it looks like it's trying to wrap around, trying to. As for now, its winds, it's currently 30 miles, 25 knots, plus 1,009 millibars. Here's the track guides. We need to watch this one because this could again be near the same location. This could like it change. Here's the intensity guides. So this will become the next tropical storm. Nigel, Nigel, Nigel. And so it's coming. And most marks saying it's going to become a Cat 2. Could become a Cat 3. But it's too early to tell since that's developing. And to add up his Margot at 90 miles. Its track focus looks like it's gonna slow down and then uses loop de loop. But will not affect anyone. It's out to sea. This one here, EP94, also has no whiskers. Well, affecting the land. Good for Kauai, like in the snow. So to sum this up, let's go back to here. This is again consecutive tracks. This basically means if you guys in Bermuda need to stop preparing. Those people who are in Bermuda. Those who guys live in the Northeast and New England, places like from extreme east Massachusetts, all the way towards eastern Nova Scotia. This was our circuit. Bermuda, it'll be affecting. Closer parts will be Thursday Friday. But the biggest question is, it's like in yellow, is that location. Sorry, no good. So let's start again. Yes, zooming in. That's one, but the other concerns I have here. That's why here is the area that's concerned. You need to keep watching the storm. This could shift in this direction, or it could shift in that direction, which the latest Upin says. But the greatest concern, with the again, certain areas that need to be monitored. Here. First, let's put in a green section. Means you're all clear. If you guys live in this area here, the green same, including all Florida. This means if you're right here, the green state area means you're all clear. The yellow state area the yellow state area is right here, means continue monitoring the system here. And the red state area, this is as of now is the grace threat for hurricane for Lee. The grace threat will be somewhere like right here. As of now, it looks like the grace threat from Lee. Grace, like I said, green. You guys have been living here from all the way from Connecticut all the way south of Florida. You have all clear from Lee. All clear. Those one I saw is looking yellow in this area here. Yellow means you're not clear yet. So keep in mind for watching. And this area in red is the area you need to monitor where the worst impacts could affect. More on this tomorrow. Since this is a very long video, can go. If I keep going past 30 minutes, it'll be so it's a lot. There was a lot of details. But keep on watching the eye on the storm. Until then, have a good rest of Wednesday, and I'll see you guys again sometime tomorrow.